Kaymade here again. All right. So today we'll be looking at secure shell. What does secure shell mean? That's the SSH. It provides remote shell access via encrypted connections. So what that does is that we could connect from one system to another by an encrypted channel. So that means whatever we do on one computer cannot be seen because it's encrypted. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that. But first, in this video, what we'll be doing is we're going to do this by using our Windows 2019 virtual machine and our metasploitable virtual machine. So the first thing we need to do is power up both the virtual machines, and as you can see, I have done that already. I have the Windows 2019 running, and I have Metasploitable virtual machine running. So let me put that up. So the first thing we need to do, let me clear this. Now that we have this machine powered up, we confirm the IP address. So I type in ifconfig. So it tells me the IP address is 192.168.56.122. All right. So now that we have that, you can also see the broadcast and the mask. Then the next thing we do is to power up our Windows machine and pull up credits also. We type in ipconfig. Just a reminder, if you have not seen any of my previous videos, ipconfig is used in Windows and ifconfig is used in Linux. It does the same thing. So what we notice here, the IPv4 address is 192.168.56.155. What does this tell us? This tells us that the both virtual machines are on the same network. How do I know that? The network address is usually the third dot. So we have 192.168.56. So that tells me that they are both on the network. So in order to get more understanding of this, I would advise you go and look at subnetting. Okay, so now that we have that established, what do we do? So unlike Linux, Windows, we will be using PuTTY as our means of it's a software tool that we'll be using that we can install for free. It's an open source uh, installation, and we will be using this to connect securely to our Metasploitable. However, if you remember in my previous videos, I explained to you that I am using the host only network adapter. What that means is that let's pull this up and go to it means that I can only connect between any computer or virtual machine on the same network. Okay, so that is why I when I read out the IP address, I said it was 192.168.56. So I'm only allowed to connect to machines on .56 as long as they have 192.168.56. I won't be able to connect to a computer that has 192.168.57.1 dot any number except it's .56. All right. So now that we have established that, good. So because a host only adapter is not um allowed to get connected to the internet. So I'm going to use my host machine to just show you how to install Putty. This is it here, Putty. So all you just need to do is type in putty.org, download it. All right, this is it here. So you just click download and just follow the installation prompts, and you should have it. So how do we use this? Awesome, that's where we are getting to. So we're going to launch this. When we do launch this, all we just need to do is to put the IP address and the type of connection we tend to use. And just to let you know, the Metasploitable machine or virtual machine does have a lot of open ports. I believe if you had gone through my previous videos, you will see the number of open ports. I believe we had 23, and SSH, that's the secure shell port 22, is one of the open ports. So as you can see here, connection type, we have SSH, serial, others, and others are telnet. Telnet is port 23. That's an unsecured way of connecting also. But for the purpose of this video, we'll just be going to um our connection type will be SSH. But while we're here, let me launch Wireshark. I just want to show you what happens when packets are captured. What happens is that because this is a secured way of connecting, everything is encrypted, just like I explained earlier, right? So you're gonna look into that. I just want to let you know that we have various types of connection, but this is the most secured. It's one of the most secured rather, because it's encrypted. So even if um an attacker gets holds of your packet, he sees nothing because it's encrypted. All right, while that is powering up, all right, so this is powered up successfully. So we just launch. So when we launch this, now I pull up Putty and I put in that IP address of Metasploitable here, 192.168. And we have port number 22, SSH connection. So you just click open, and so if you want your computer to continuously connect, click accept. But if you want it just for this one time, you click connect once. So it's going to ask you for the login, that's the username, MSF admin, and the password, MFS. Okay, all right. As you can see, it says MSF admin at Metasploitable. So let's clear this. So what do we do? Ifconfig, just to confirm that we are in Metasploitable system. As you can see, it says 192.168.56.122. Awesome. So what else can we do? Oh, before we do that, let me quickly pull up this. So how do we know what to check for here? So what we can do here, we'll just go here into the apply a display filter, and we type in SSH. right? So remember this connection type is SSH. Click OK here. I just want to let you see that the informations are encrypted. And once we're done with this quickly, we'll just explain what do we do now that we are in a system once we have securely gotten connected to it, SSH. So as you can see, protocol type is SSH. So let's go down here. Price text. Let's do one or two while we're okay. So what did I say we can do? I said we can do basic system administration things, like we could run sudo app update, sudo app upgrade. But because we are not connected, most likely this won't work. Remember, we're not connected to the internet. Okay, so let's clear this. What else can we do? We could check we can monitor system performance. Let's see free. See if it accepts that command. -m. Okay, all right, so it accepts that. We could do top. So it tells us this is monitoring. It gives us an idea of what's happening. Let's control clear. What else? We could check the disk space. df -h. Like that. So these are things we can do, and we can also oops clear all that. ls. This is how to do file management. ls. Okay, these are the files there. We can even change directory. cd dash sorry backslash ls. So these are the various things there. These are the various files. Red team 1, red team 2, red team 3, red team 4, red team 5. Red team search here. Root sbin run tmp usr var srv6. Too many things we could with this information. We could also copy, move, or delete files. That's not what we want to do. We could also edit files. To like copy, we'll just use the cp command. If I want to copy a file, a directory, or if I want to move mv, or if I want to delete a file, rm. All right. Then can use nano to edit a file. So let's look for a file to edit. cd red team 3 ls sudo nano. Let's just use cat boys text. That's information in there. What else? So there's so much we can do. We can perform user and permissions management. That's to add or remove a user. We could do some network management, IP add show. We could ping. We could do so much. We could do installations and install and manage software. We could remove packages, and we could check the list of installed packages. Uh, let's go out of this. All right, so back to this place. Yeah, to view this, you just double click on encrypted packets and you see that everything is encrypted. So there's nothing that we can make of all this information. All right. So that's the secure way of connecting with a different system. All right. This will be where our video will end now. And our next video, we are going to be looking at how to secure shell connection within a Linux server and the Metasploitable VM. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also, please leave your feedback with regards to that which you want us to show again or record. Thank you.